A spectacular stadium for the individual event finals, a showcase for the specialists in each of 10 apparatus. The People's Sports Center plays host now to the men's parallel bars final, and the first competitor that we'll see is 21-year-old Alexei Bondarenko of the Dynamo Club in Moscow. He had such high hopes here. It has been a devastating World Championships. Here in the event finals, he fell on floor exercise again, out of the medals.
And what is incredible is he refuses to give up. It would be so much easier for him, I'm sure, to pack his gym bag up and say, I'm out of here. But look at him. Very classy. Just tons of determination. And you know he's using this experience to make him stronger for Sydney. The judges are going to like this routine. It has a very quick pace, one trick immediately into the next.
Well, as we mentioned, he was silver all around at the last World Championships in Switzerland, had hopes of being the gold medalist here.
There's his stutz to one bar. Now watch how straight he has to be out of the Healy, or you knock right into the wooden rail.
Well, that's a good first score, 9-6-7-5 for Alexei Bondarenko. Now go to a Korean gymnast, Joo-Hong Lee, 26 years old, a veteran, born in Daegu.
And a very different routine than Bondarenko. This guy throws every trick in the book. Front double salto and back, whereas Bondarenko didn't even perform a double salto. Stuck to the traditional skills. There is his double salto in the pike position. Difficult to do because of the pike. It is easier to rotate in a tuck. So he's pushing the envelope, really trying to make an impact with the judges. Showing good strength. Press through to handstand. Back toss. Oh, nicely tosses it up in the air. Gets good height on the double pike salto.
Joo-Hong Lee, these are his 6th World Championships. Also a veteran of 2 Olympic Games, 92 and 96 for Korea.
Now, Korea has never had a world champion, but this guy is looking pretty good. Lee swings the bars really well and kept good form.
Takes first place away from Alexei Bondarenko. A solid 9-7-5 for Joo-Hong Lee of Korea. Naoya Tsukahara of Japan. Great bloodlines for this gymnast. His father is a legend in the sport, and he was second all around here in China.
You can see by the protective armbands, he's planning something very special. Beautiful, full twisting giants. A little out of control in the press. Needs to keep a flatter back, nice straight line, but there it is. There's his double salto. And those armbands help to protect from the incredible impact when they smash right on the bars, just like that. The routine had a lot of pauses in it, Scott. Certainly didn't have the pace of Bondarenko.
22-year-old university student from Tokyo, Tsukahara, very much the future of Japanese gymnastics.
Beautiful double back, knees tightly squeezing together, nice and straight in between the two rails.
9-6-7-5. Recall that the Korean Joo-Hong Lee scored at 9-7 on the parallel bars. That'll be tough to beat. But with a final shot at it, Nikolai Krukov, the all-around champion here in Tianjin, he represents Russia.
Nikolai, Russia.
Now the coach will immediately pull that beat board out of the way. You would not want to fall down on top of it. Good control on that giant full. He was just about to fall over, but didn't give in. You can see how quick the hands have to be. Every element squeezing that wooden rail. Through to handstand, right into a double pike. Oh, he pulled just a little bit too hard. causing that over-rotation to one step, and he knows that's it. That's the 10th that's going to cost me.
Takes a look at his biceps. He had the protective gear on to absorb the impact on the release skill. Nikolai Krukov of Russia.
May have had a step on the dismount, but this is perfectly done.
Well, a 9.625 for Nikolai Krukov, which leaves him just out of the medals. Joo-Hung Lee of Korea takes the gold with a 9.75. Bondarenko of Russia and Tsukahara of Japan tie for the silver with 9.675. Canadian content on the floor exercise. The dramatic Yvonne Tusek center stage when we return to Tianjin. A scene from the street market just around the corner from the People's Sports Center, warming up all night long, and so are we for the marquee events. First of all, the women's floor exercise at the World Gymnastics Championships in Tianjin. Elena Prodanova, 19 years old, of Russia, all night long, all championships long. She has been just outside the medals.
And some would say unjustly so. She packs so much into a routine. Arabian double front, punch front, sky. You can see the muscles in those legs. So strong, and she knows how to work the timing of this floor. Layout, double front. Even the strongest men, Scott, do not perform that skill. And now it's time for her to have a little fun in the choreography. She was telling me, Scott, she is disappointed not to have medaled as of yet, but it won't make her change her strategy. She likes to push the envelope. She wants to be innovative. She wants to be recognized for being different.
14 years a gymnast, certainly hoping to power Russia to the Olympic Games in Sydney, under a year away. The Russians were silver in the team competition here behind Romania.
But it'll be an interesting battle, Scott. The judges are looking for deductions, and she just showed them one. That landing is too deep. She should have been more upright.
Well, the final effort for Elena Prodanova at these World Championships.
Jam-packed difficulty. Arabian double front, cannot see the ground, anticipates the timing perfectly. No deduction on that line, but the third line's going to cost her.
Fourth all around, fourth on the vault, but Prodanova is first now, 9.737 on the floor. It's early. 19 years old, of Cambridge, Ontario, Yvonne Tusek, the Pan American Games floor champion, one of the most expressive athletes anywhere in the world.
Well, I think for me, the floor exercise, it's a way to not just do a routine, but tell a story almost, and really involve the audience, and to kind of leave the audience with something to think about when I'm finished. It's not really just another routine for me to put out there. I give everything of myself when I do my floor routine, so I think that's what it means to me, to give something back to the audience and leave them with something to think about.
Not only a tremendous testament to the ability of Yvonne Tusek, but a tremendous opportunity to impress judges here.
Definitely. This is her international trademark. Great start. Arabian double front. She tries to quickly get into the second line while she's still rested. 2.5 punch front, keeps it right in bounds. And one thing you can always count on from Tusek is she always gives everything she's got. So many people have tried to define this choreography. It's really off the wall and suits her perfectly. Not many people could get away with it.
Now changes gear.
And that's a good musical selection, Scott. Right now, she's tired. The music is really revving her up for that triple twist.
Well, these have been great world championships for Yvonne Tusek. There's the coaching staff of the Canadian team. The Canadians have qualified for the Olympic Games as a team.
And she's following in the historic footsteps of Larissa Loeing and Stella Ume, just making a final at a World Championships.
Andrei Rodyenko, the national coach, Elvira Sadi, who is Tusek's personal coach, 9-5.